Ladies and gentlemen, today's the day. This is good day because today we're going to take a look over a Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition figure for you guys. And I know it's been a long time doing one, and I do apologize for that. Anyways, so I went to my local GameStop, not the one close by home. It's actually got closed down, and the one I got it from the Rowlett next to the Honda dealership. If you guys live in Houston. The one I'm actually excited for that I thought will probably come out next year, but it actually came out early, and I'm very fucking excited. Today I'm taking a look over the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition number 10. This is Deluxe Class Reactivate Bumblebee. Before we continue on, you guys do me a little bit of a quick favor, so I'll be right back. Hey you! Stop what you're doing! Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and enjoy your day. So this cost me about a standard deluxe class price of $25 plus tax, and I'm actually very excited this for my collection. I did see Transformers 1 Sentinel Prime, the deluxe class version, but I didn't bother getting him, even though I actually want him for my collection. This is actually the one I wanted the most because, well, it was going to be part of the Twitter pin post votes, community YouTube vote for this Studio Series versus Legacy United, but now I have to take another figure I'm going to do for the vote, which I am planning on it probably next month, so let's see how it goes. So yeah, so here's what the package style is going to look like. You can see the artwork of Bumblebee from the new video game that we've been still waiting for it, and holy crap, this actually looks pretty cool. Inside of the package, you can see the artwork of Bumblebee right here with the Studio Series logo. Background is in silver, and of course, they have the controls right here. Other side of the package, you can see the video game artwork of this figure, of this character right here, which I am contemplating to give more video game show accurate, even though they only show this part. So custom painting this figure is going to be very, very, very fucking difficult. Top of the packaging, you can see right here, Transformers Reactivate. Nothing in the bottom. Back of the packaging, you can see right here, the background drop is Humanity Last Hope, and it's from Splat Damaged Studios. So shout out to them for making the new game that is actually coming out. So yeah, and you can transform to 20 step, and yeah. Alright, so let's take a look over the accessory he comes with and take a look over the figure. So, the two accessories that Bumblebee comes with is these akimbo, tiny, if the camera can fucking focus. Fuck. If I could bring the lights here, so you can see much better. Tiny SMGs, and it looks pretty good. I'm still waiting for the actual model, what it's actually look like from the video game, so I could custom paint it to give it more video game show accurate, so yeah. And we can get in on with the main figure himself, the Bumblebee. So there it is. So here it is, Bumblebee in his vehicle mode. His vehicle mode is representing a off-road, I was gonna say a Volkswagen, but no, this figure is actually representing a off-road buggy because, well, the suspension detail down here. So yeah, yep. In the video game, the Autobots and Decepticon turn into, you know, Mad Max style looks of it right here. Now, I don't have the 2-pack because, of course, the 2-packs was a GameStop exclusive. So I think these are just repackaged. So Hasbro thought, okay, why not we just put all the reactive figures 2-packs into single packs for Studio Series Gamer Edition, and boom, there we go, money. Yeah. So I don't know if there's a difference between the Studio Series version and the Reactivate 2-pack. If there's, so someone could leave the comment down below. If there's not, then I'm good. Yeah, still I'm good. But holy shit, the vehicle must actually look amazing. The paint and sculpted detail looks fantastic. The metallic black with the gunmetal gray in the back and this yellowish color right here look fantastic. He does have the Autobot symbol right here, but you can barely see the details of the Autobot symbol if you shine into a light. There we go. So yeah, he does actually roll perfectly well. The only robot kill you can see still exposed is the robot feet, but the heel part sticking out which it doesn't matter. I like the giant engine block, by the way, in the back. Looks awesome and fantastic, and the window part right here looks great. He actually has some weapon storage which you can plug it in underneath to the hands, which I am not going to show you to doing that because, well, the figure is actually good, but it's a giant pain in the ass. Mostly during the transformation to robot to vehicle, and I'll explain fucking why. And the door side right here, you're barely closing in, and it's still closing in very well, but still. There is one thing, however, there's two slots right here on both sides of the vehicle, you guys can see, that plug in to over here, and Bumblebee is fully weaponized to attack any Decepticons in the way, which is actually a pretty cool way to do, and I actually still love it a lot, and you can see the nice mechanical detailing right there underneath. So yes, the vehicle modes actually look great. You barely see any robot cables showing up, and I think it's one of the most fantastic vehicle mode that Bumblebee actually ever have, coming from me, who actually like this kind of style for vehicle mode. So yeah, transformation. Oh, I'm gonna say this: the transformation, when I had to deal with this, it was a giant pain in the ass. The instructions didn't make any sense because it's total shit. And all I'm gonna say this: there's actually one step that it actually did make me fucking rage, and be wary of that if you open it out of the packaging, and it's actually very important. First thing to do is by removing the weapon. Next thing to do is open both sides of the door right here, which, by the way, it is asymmetrical, so that's how they do. Next is come by to the front part of the bumper of the vehicle and just detach it. There's on a 2 tabs right there with a 2 slot, and it's on a double hinge, so that's actually a pretty cool gimmick to plugging that back in, and it's actually securing very well. But anyways, untap that and bring it out like this. Unpeg both sides right here. Now I'm gonna bring this out. Forgot to mention, and move this back because before you open it, I'm an idiot. There is a tab right there. You guys can see there's a tab right there, and this goes to this slot right there if you're doing the robot to vehicle, but you have to align it first because it is a pain to deal with, and you have to make sure to align this piece to go in here. Then you will, that if you're doing backwards. So make sure to keep an eye on that to align everything. But anyways, fold out the front part of the wheels right here, then bring out the robot arms. This is on a hinge, so bring it out like so. Fold the doors out. And on this part, untap both sides of the vehicle. There's a tab right there, you guys can see, and there's a slot going in here, so you can go like that. And make sure the bottom part you have to line it up. But anyways, straighten out the legs like so, and you want to untap. I think this part right here. You want to bring down the spoiler piece down like that. Then you want to bring this out, the whole waist, the crotch area right here. You guys can see, and that's actually one of the part of the transformation is actually I do love it a lot. Now this piece right here, you guys can see this piece. Bring this out a little bit like that. That's as far it goes. Then you want to bring out the feet. It's on a ball joint, and spin it around to facing forward. Then you come to the back, fold this back. Now this is on a double hinge here and here, and there's a tab right there, and then go onto this slot. We'll go into here. Then you want to bring this up right here, and there's another slot and a tab, or a tab and a slot right here. And it's actually a good part of the transformation. Of course, you have some vehicle kibble, but there's actually a good engineering part of it. Like, Hasbro put like a lot of engineering everything for the figure. That's one part, the transformation is a pain in the ass for me. But I think for a lot of people, they're saying the transformation is easy, which I respect their opinion. But from my opinion, it's a giant pain in the ass. Anyways, you do the same thing on the other side of the leg, and there you go. Here comes one part that I'm gonna talk about that I freaked the fuck out. But before we do that, the arms, bring out the shoulder pad like that. Face the arm forward and make sure you have it up so you can have enough space. And you do the same thing on the other side, which is actually a good looking faux part. I think that's what you call it. I don't fucking know. Correct me in the comments if you guys want to. Anyways, this is on a hinge right here. Make sure you move the bumper out of the way. There's a hinge right here. Another hinge here. Oh yeah, by the way, this will move out of the way of this piece. And there's a hinge right here. You want to bring this down. And here's the part that it actually got me into rage mode. This whole thing right here. And this back right there. For some reason in my copy, when you open it, and I think it's the same thing for every copy, it was all the way in. I'm not even joking. This is 100% all the way in. I have no clue why. Whoever did that, fuck you. Anyways, bring the whole thing out. Make sure you move the Bumblebee out of the way. You want to make sure this whole thing goes in here, but make sure you do like this. And this part, like I said, is a giant pain in my fucking ass to do so. And bring this part in, and this giant tab will go into this slot right here, and this will plug that in, which is actually a good part of the transformation. Pretty top notch what Hasbro did. And this whole thing right here will connect it in like so. Also another good engineering part. And this tab right here, I mean the whole bumper piece right here, will plug in like this. Amazing engineering part what the Hasbro did. And you want to make sure you bring everything in like that. And make sure everything is nice and secure. Perfectly well, nice and tidy. Very nice and tidy and very perfect. Now bring the arms down like that. Make sure you fold out the shoulder cannon like the shoulder pads like that. Well, not shoulder pad, yeah, the shoulder pad like that. Make sure you straighten out the head. The doors, you can do whatever you want, but for me, I like to have it in this angle right here. And just being sure I have it right. And hopefully I don't fuck anything up like I always do. It's been 10 years I've been doing this fucking channel, and I don't know how many times I keep screwing it up. You guys leave the comment down below on that shit, so yeah. And I'm going to bring the tripod legs up, straighten it out. And don't be a total ass about it, tripod legs. You fucking bitch. And there you go. We have Reactivate Bumblebee in his robot mode. For me, like I said, transformation, giant. Oh my god, why did I even burp? Transformation was a giant pain in the ass for me, but yet this figure is awesome and badass as fuck. And holy shit, this is absolutely one of the best figure I ever seen in my entire collection and my entire life. The paint and sculpted detail on this figure, awesome, beautiful, and epic. And you can see more looks of it right here, which by the way, there's a problem. There's a gap right there, but it's not even interfering anything. And of course, there's two gaps right there in the back, but like I said, does not interfere in anything. Hesco, by the way, is so awesome. There is a problem though I do have, which is the eyes are not painted in blue. Bit disappointed for me, so yeah. The doors does interfere for arm articulation, but if you move it back, ooh, you can go that far? Holy shit, okay, that's absolutely amazing on that. So you have like a full 360 right there. This is actually pretty cool, to be honest with you, so yeah. Anyways, articulation wise, head is on a ball joint, so it does go for 360 right here. It does go up that far, down that far, and you can pivot the head. Okay, no pivot on the head, so that kind of sucks. But damn, the articulation for the head is absolutely amazing and fantastic. I wish they had some more paint to it, to be honest with you, like the whole figure, so yeah. And like I said, the doors does interfere of the arm articulation, but if you move that out of the way, you do have a full 360 in the arms on a swivel. Arms can go in and out. It does connect it to the shoulder, so it will go down with it, so yeah. And you have no upper bicep swivel, but you do have a ball joint at the elbows, so to go 90 degrees, and it does go for 360. Unfortunately, no wrist swivel, no waist swivel, which is kind of disappointing. Legs right here can go forward, backwards. You do have a thigh swivel, it's on a mushroom peg, and this part right here is on a ball joint. 90-degree bend right here. You do have some ink. You do have some ink articulation, so the feet does go full 360 degrees, mostly during the transformation. And you do have an ankle pivot about this far. So pulsability is a bit limited, I think, but yet it's still cool and fantastic and amazing. And remember the weapon storage that I couldn't show you during the vehicle mode? Well, you can actually do it in robot mode. And you want to make sure you want to line this up nice and perfectly well, and you want to have it like this on both sides. Plug that boy in, and there you go. You got Bumblebee with weapon storage right here. That's actually pretty cool. But you can also do the same thing like in the vehicle mode right here, like that, for like it's all Dawson Brothers. But also, since this is a Kimball style SMG, you can hold it as guns right here. And wha-bam, this motherfucker is weaponized and ready to fight some Decepticons. But we're not even finished yet. And of course, like I said at every Studio Series video, every Studio Series figure comes with a background drop. And like I said about this one, what it comes with, Humanity Last Hope. So let's take a look at it. And here's the background drop. This actually looks pretty cool, to be honest with you. I actually love this a lot. And this looks cool. Like in the actual game that has not been released yet. Alright, given the final post, I'm going to give you guys my final results, so I'll be right back. Overall, this figure is absolutely one of the best. I love it so much. I actually highly recommend to have this in your collection. So if you miss out the 2-pack like I did, this is a second chance for you guys, so I'll say get it now before it's actually gone. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna end this right here, so have fun, stay safe, as always. I'm out.